Hello. I'm going to be as brief as I possibly can. I'm out and about again today, this Friday, first Friday of April the 3rd, 2020. We are now about to conclude week 3 of this quarantine. I predict in the next, week or so, maybe 2 weeks, it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't put Nebraska on the lockdown. But I wanted to rise before the congregation to say this. You see the title of this video is WTH. That means what the hell? I just want to know a couple of things. Well, let me say this first. Let me preface this first. What time are we living in to where people are so effing greedy? Now, it bothered me, and it still bothers me, people stockpiling toilet paper. Okay? I'm putting my seatbelt on. Just left this place, forgot to put my seatbelt on. But when this first was announced, and people were talking about, or when people were bum rushing the stores, taking all the toilet paper and the soap and the Kleenex, and all this, what is going on here? All the soap and toilet paper and Kleenex and hand sanitizer. Now they're taking all the rubber gloves, they're taking all the masks. I went on Amazon today to see if I could order some of those cloth masks. You can get 3 for $10.99. That's the good news. The bad news is you ain't gonna get it until sometime between May 22nd and June 16th. Need them now. Hand sanitizer. Sure, you can order it, but it's gonna come from China, and it's gonna take about 2 months to get it. But good price though. Walmart, I think they've just given up. You know, I'm used to going on Walmart app and then just putting in my grocery request and paying for it and then picking a time and going and getting it. Nope, can't do that no more. Now you gotta go in there every day at the earliest possible time and try to set an appointment. But they're only doing it 2 days at a time now. Used to be 5 days. Now it's 2 days. So forget that. Gas is $1.62. That's the one bright spot out of this. Listen, I know we're in a global pandemic. I understand people are dying by the day. I watched the news today, but I have not watched the evening news because I just can't. I don't know about y'all, but I gotta take a break from all this continuing coverage of this. I'm glad to stay informed, okay? Because Lord knows I do not need none of these fools on this here internet to misinform any further. I don't mean to get off track, but one quick thing while it's on my brain. There's this video circulating of this ignorant chick in scrubs. She has on a blue medical hat. She appears to be standing in a hospital. Okay? I didn't hear any noise in the background, so I don't know what hospital she could be in, but she appears to be some kind of medical professional. Don't believe nothing that chick says in that video. Okay? When she started off talking about it's all BS, these health professionals are lying to you, these government officials are lying to you. Then she talked about heat will kill this virus. Then she went into a little bit of scientific whatever to explain how heat will kill the virus. Okay, but when she said heat will kill AIDS and HIV, I said nah. Then she started talking about how the 5G is causing this. Nah, not true. Continued exposure to radiation, high amounts of radiation over time can cause like cancer and stuff like that. But it ain't no way that 5G is causing pneumonia. No, sis. Not co-signing that. So I immediately turned that garbage off. You know, it's like, please don't listen to that. And then there's another video of this dude with all the tattoos on, and there's like 5 or 6 doctors with masks and stuff on, trying to tell him they need to treat him, they need to test him. And he's talking about, no, man, you don't get to test me. And he's being rebellious and stuff like that. And so somebody in the comments talked about, you know, they trying to put the chip in him. You know, they trying to inject something in him. They ain't gonna take no test. All right, if you don't believe nobody else, believe me. According to the medical professionals, the people that went to medical school, and the biologists, and all of those people who are the authority figures in this case, those who speak with education, how they do a COVID-19 test is, they take a swab, they stick it up your nasal cavity, they get a sample, they put it in a bag or whatever, and then they send it off for testing. That's it. There are no needles involved. Okay? Unless you are one of those people that volunteer to be a part of the study, you know, for the vaccine they're trying to come up with to kill this thing. But I really wish to God people would stop spreading misinformation. It's not helping. Stop that. For the love of the one great God, please stop. Okay? If you don't trust the news, all right, that's fine. But keep your misinformation to yourself. Nobody wants to hear your conspiracy theories. Okay? If you don't want to believe ABC, CBS, NBC News, don't. If you don't trust cable news, MSNBC, CNN, don't. Okay? I'm not even going to name that other one because that's not a news network. That's Republican propaganda. And that's a fact. But please stop believing unnecessary hype. I do not understand people who will try to condemn you and try to talk crazy to you. So I don't believe them. It's a hoax. You know, it's a conspiracy theory. The government did this, that, and the other. One thing I do believe, and I'm not presenting this as fact, I'm just presenting it as something I believe. I do believe this is man-made. Okay, I do believe that. I don't know what lab, I don't know how they did it, but I do believe this is a man-made virus. This didn't just pop up or didn't form over time. I don't believe that. But I'm not going to put that out there as fact. I'm just saying what I believe. But as far as how to treat it, okay, with washing your hands, taking a shower, staying out of close contact with people, you know, these are preventative measures. You know, I don't understand how it's a government conspiracy if they're trying to save your life. I don't understand. I said this in the last video. I don't understand these stupid preachers who feel like this is somehow an attack on God, an attack on the church. Oh, no, we're going to have church. We're not going to let them stop us from praising God. Okay, these people obviously don't read their Bible. I said this in the last video. These preachers are no good. Don't listen to them. If they still trying to have full church, band, praise team, choir, all the deacons are sitting in their spot, the mothers are sitting in their spot, and they got the other 600 or 700 people that flood that place every week, that's not a church, that's a cult. No shepherd will put his flock in harm's way. There. That should be enough right there to convince you. I don't understand the mentality of people who will take, I saw some dummy on the news yesterday. I don't know who this man is, but he's stupid. He's out at the park. I don't know if that was his wife or his side piece. I don't know. But he was out at the park with his kids. You know, they was on the swings. You know, they was running down the slide. Black folks too. And they told him what the other week they announced, or earlier this week they announced, don't play on the swing sets. Okay? If you want to go through for a walk through the park, fine. But stay off the swings, stay off the slides. They don't have no people that can sanitize those. But what was he out there doing? Pushing his kids on the swing. Then had nerve to try to invoke, I'm not going to let nobody tell me what I can't do. I'm not going to let nobody invoke on my freedom. Or impose on my freedom. And I'm thinking, wow, you going to be one of the main ones in the hospital too. Or your kids from playing on them dirty swings. Playground equipment is dirty, or was dirty before this broke out. But don't listen to those people. Them dummies that were out at the park, and yes, y'all a bunch of dummies that was out at the park just kicking it, at the lake just kicking it, like ain't nothing going on. Those people who would have the nerve to say, I ain't gonna let master tell me what to do. You gonna be the main one rolling on the floor crying when you are asymptomatic, bringing it over because you want to go over to grandma's house to see what she got to eat. You kicking it at granny's house. Granny's 70, 80 years old. Yeah, maybe she does have something to eat. But because your dumb so-and-so was at the lake, you done caught it from somebody else. You're asymptomatic, meaning you're not showing any signs. You're not showing any symptoms. But now Granny is coughing. Now Granny can't breathe. Now Granny's being rushed to the hospital. Oh no, we can't go back there and see Granny? What's going on with Granny? Now Granny is dead. Now you can't have Granny's funeral until sometime in July because you wanted to be cute going out to the lake because, you know, I ain't gonna let Massa tell me what to do. First of all, why are you calling the government Massa? That's disrespectful for historical reasons. But, yeah, you're stupid. But getting back to my original point, the inconsiderate people who are hoarding hand sanitizer, gloves, masks, toilet paper, Kleenex, paper towels. I'm going to boldly assert this, and I'm not going to retract it because these people need to repent. I think it's a special place in hell for people like you because you're greedy and you ignorant. That's a dangerous combination. I think it's a special place in hell for people just like you. Like that fool down there in Kentucky, ex-military, went around all these rural stores in Kentucky, bought 118,000 bottles of hand sanitizer, stockpiled a bunch of wet wipes, stockpiled a bunch of toilet. He stockpiled all that stuff. Try to put it on Amazon, marking it up. So like a little bottle of hand sanitizer that would normally only cost $5 or $6, he's trying to sell it for $50 or $60. So Amazon, the one good thing they've done in this whole thing, they shut him down. They took him off the marketplace. Say you can't sell here. Then the district attorney down there got involved. So now he's trying to rush and give the stuff away now. But they seized the rest of it. Which leads me to wonder, what are they going to do with the rest of that? They seized it, but are they going to redistribute it? Let me say this to you shop owners. You mega stores. I know they ain't watching this. It's only 3 people watching now. But let me say this to you mega stores and you grocery stores that allowed that. Allowing people to fill up an entire basket with toilet paper. You only got one butt. I mean, how much toilet paper do you need? You know? But to those grocery stores and Walmarts and all these other places that allowed people to do that at the outset of this, when this first broke out, Y'all wrong for that. You know, y'all should have seen this coming, just like the government should have seen this coming. Well, actually, the government did see it coming. We just have a dummy in the Oval Office that didn't do nothing about it. And it's documented. But when these stores saw that this was going to happen, somebody should have been smart enough to say, all right, we need to put these signs up. We're going to limit 2 per customer. It doesn't make any sense to do that now that the shelves are bare. It doesn't make any sense now. What, are you going to limit us to 2 of nothing? Then the minute y'all do get some toilet paper or you get some Kleenex, it's gone again in 5 minutes. This is terrible. Because, I mean, I'm wondering, and I'm not being selfish, but it's a legitimate question. I'm one of the, they label 4 types of people that are vulnerable during this time. Okay? Diabetics are one of those 4. Heart patients, people with asthma, people who've undergone cancer treatment. Well, I'm kind of sort of in the heart category, but I'm definitely in the diabetic category. And I do get sick a lot. I do have sinus problems, especially this time of year. So what is somebody like me to do? What if I didn't have the toilet paper that I bought in February? Or the Kleenex that I bought in February? Or the paper towels I bought in February? You know, and I wasn't stockpiling. I just went to Sam's and stocked up because I got tired of driving to the store every 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm like, let me just buy some for months at a time. I got a little money. That's what I did, not knowing this was coming. Not expecting this. One last thing and then I'm off of here. I understand that everybody don't cook. I kind of sort of cook, but I'm no Barbara Hawthorne. I mean, she can cook, obviously. But I just came from Culver's on 120th and Maple, or Blondo. Why was that line out into the street like the car wash is on the first sunny day of the year? I know it's Friday, but seriously? So I'm going to try my luck at Sonic. But anyway, listen, in conclusion, help your neighbor. Don't be greedy, okay? Money is, if it's not already tight, it's about to get tight for a lot of folks. I've had to scale back. 2 of my 3 sources of income have shut down for the time being. Okay, and God forbid my main source shut down, because we're going to be in a world of hurt then. But I'm okay for now. So help your neighbor. Help people. Don't be greedy. All right? Be prayerful. Once again, and I'm glad to say started saying this on the news now. Check on people who are depressed and suffer from anxiety. Okay? Check on them. Make sure you stay in contact with them. Because people say, well, we're in this together. Technically, yeah, we are. But realistically, it's a lot of people that really are alone. Ain't nobody checking on them. We may all be going through this scare at the same time, but we are on different levels of anxiety and worry. You know, we may have similar pain, but my pain is not your pain. So please, ma'am and sir, be considerate of others. You know, if you really are a part of the church, then I hope that you will pick up a phone and that you will have some consideration for those who are susceptible to emotional torment. That's all I got to say. Here I am at Sonic. And that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you viewing this. And I hope you'll share this video with somebody who needs to hear something I had to say today. I pray for you. You pray for me. Thank you for this space.